Big talks about crypto. What's the second thought? There is no second pass.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to Crypto Chaos, guys. Welcome back. Yes, of course, brought to you by yours truly, the Crypto Otaku. Yes, the craziest crypto show on YouTube. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Good morning, good morning. Who do we got here this morning? Mario Gomez, how's it going? Good morning, Chaos. Good morning, Mario. What's up, peeps? How's it going, Brandon White? Mup. Beaver in your cup. I gotta get that coffee this morning, guys. Gotta get it going. It's time. 12 hours until Trump unleashes total hell on Iran, of course. Via his tweet or Truth Social just a couple days ago, or just 3 days ago, I guess. Yep, it's coming, guys. It is coming. Hell is going to be here soon. More chaos is loading. Brandon White, I'm ready for this next leg down, y'all. I'm after Zebek, Tao, Quant. Oh, yeah, I wanted to thank Cliff in the chat. Cliff, thank you, my man. Thank you. Good morning, Cliff. All civilization dies on Tinfoil Hat Tuesday. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And thanks again, Cliff. I have to shout out to Cliff. I was asking for him to dump my coin so I could buy some more. And I bought some more this weekend. Thank you, Cliff. Thank you. That's see what it's screen. Yeah, if I can get over there real quick and show you guys what happened last night. Cliffy boy. Thank you. Yes, Cliff bought some of my Zama project, and when he did, he sent us down to the trend line. Let's go, and I bought some more on the trend. Oh shit, maybe a little bit more, just a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, so we're waiting for that to load in. All right, guys. All right, Bitcoin sitting at 68,500 this morning on a Tinfoil Tuesday. How you guys doing, Tinfoil Tuesday? All civilization dies on Tinfoil Hat Tuesday, says Cliff. That makes two of us, says Brandon, the dumb to Mario. When it comes to ready for another leg down. Again, whether or not Trump will actually dump the market today is doubtful for me. Because either way, he's going to be doing it at 8 o'clock, right? Remember that the deadline was 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be, of course, after the markets are closed. Even if he doesn't, if he does or doesn't, he may just push it back and do a taco, extend it out till Friday, like he's done in the past. And that's what I'm hoping for anyway. That's what we're looking at today. Either he's gonna unleash total hell and it's gonna be all over and the dust will be settled in the morning, or he's gonna wait until Friday. What do we got here? I'm backing my tinfoil hat extra compacted by sunset, says Mario Gomez. Braveheart Fear says totally twisted. How you doing, Brave? How you doing? Hope you are loaded up and ready to go too. Mountain time, that's where you are, Mario. I see. Zebek, Quant, and Moonwell will be all my major buys, says Mario Gomez. I actually just rotated an old Moonwell bag into some other stuff just this last week. Brandon White says, I just put Moonwell on my watch list last week as well. Wow. You guys are doing back and forth there. Mario Gomez says, I'm also going to start Canton XLM bag. Be smaller bags. Not too bad on those projects, of course. Anything else to take away here? The guy's talking a lot back and forth. Some coins on the setup this morning. Lowe says, we will all be okay, guys. This is not how the story will end. Again, Lowe, thank you again for giving us some conviction this morning. It's all gonna be fine, guys. It's all gonna be fine. Just remember. You gotta chill out. Have a good time, man. It's gonna take its toll, and it is what it is. You gotta chill out.
So just chill out.
Yes.
Drink a 7-Up, eat a moon pie. Quit murdering people.
Yes, the coffee's great this morning too. All right, guys. All right, let's get into some of the Doomberg stuff and things this morning. I have a couple clips here. It's kind of slow. News in general has been really slow. Everyone, of course, is really silent before the storm on, Iran.
And Medicare and Medicaid,
Mag
because
7.
we're a big country and we're fighting a war right now. Let's get back to that story. President Trump has been escalating threats to Iran just in the last hour, warning that an entire civilization could die tonight if there's no deal by 8 p.m. Eastern. He says, I don't want that to happen, but it probably will.
We have to have a deal that's acceptable to me. And part of that deal is going to be we want free traffic of oil and everything else. I would say it's a very big priority. We have a concept where we'll charge tolls.
And the U.S. weighs its next move, with the vice president also speaking abroad, saying that the conflict will end shortly. And Bloomberg Economics setting out 4 options of what might happen tonight.
You're gonna unleash hell, total hell.
Through to a major U.S. military operation. Joining us now is Becca Wasser, defense lead for Bloomberg Economics, who led this analysis. She's also conducted war games for the U.S.
All right, and guys, it's coming in about 11 hours. T-minus 10.5 hours and counting. What else we got? Not much. Mag 7, I guess. I guess Goldman Sachs calling for Mag 7, maybe a reinvest or a refocus into Mag 7. It seems like the bottom is in, according to Goldman Sachs.
We have seen a market, Goldman Sachs, for example, pointing out that the Mag 7 have been lagging behind. They're now cheaply priced. It's time to jump in there and time to buy them. They had been companies that had been hit, but maybe the start of the war, again, they do become something of a safety sector.
In fact, I was talking just this morning with Satara Sundar.
Oh, yes?
At around 5 a.m. about this very issue. And I looked up,
That's
for example, Microsoft shares. They were down and have been down 22% so far year to date. So it's pretty shocking to see such a company with such a steady revenue stream losing a quarter of its value in the first 3 months of the year.
Yeah, I'd say one of the kind of like ironic things is also that in the Mag 7, Apple has done incredibly well. One of the ones that hasn't spent on a lot of the big tech. Away from
because
exactly.
That, yeah.
The narrative has really shifted. Away from big tech, we are looking at shares of health.
All right. And a couple more clips here. No, I think that might be it, guys. So just remember, you gotta chill out. It's gonna be fine.
So just chill out.
Just chill out. Hell will be launched, and then we'll move on to another narrative like we always do. All right. What else is going on this morning with you guys? How's it going in the chat? We do have T-minus 2 minutes or less, a minute and a half until the opening bell. Let's see what we have here with you guys. SHX is doing well. What is SHX? Shikes? I don't know what SHX is. Oh yeah. I forgot to remind you guys. Winning.
We're gonna win so much.
Yes, of course, this morning calling for baseline bear right down the center, of course, on our baseline bear target. Woo, boo. Tired of winning, guys. Tired of winning. We did lose yesterday. Finally, the first time in 2.5 months, 3 months? 3 months? February, March, April. Yeah, 3 months. The first time in 3 months. Of course, last time us being wrong was 2.5. Of course, it fell into our super bear target, hitting 60K. That was the first time we ever hit the super bear target ever. And again, the first time we've been wrong in the last 3 months. So again, yesterday was the first day we were wrong. With 99% accuracy of where Bitcoin's likely going to go in the next trading session. Cool. All right, guys, we got to go over there. The bell's about ready to ring here on Doomberg in about 30 seconds. Let me get back with you guys in the chat. Just a quick little shout out to you guys. Looks like what was it? Kids call it retard maxing. What? What? Geez. I think they call it type shit. Oh man. Okay, Miss Kagan. I'm sorry, I pronounced it. Miss C in the chat. How's it going? Good morning, Miss C. I am starting a bag. Which one should I first start? Plume or Zbeck? I would, it looks like Brendan White says Zbeck. I would also recommend Zbeck. A great, of course, bag that's been doing us wonders. Miss Kagan says, thank you. I only have Ghostware and OS, and I'm planning on starting more bags very soon. on to the next paycheck. Good luck in your crypto endeavors. Of course, if you need any help, the Crypto Chaos crew will be there for you. There we go. Bell opening.
If we turn around, this could be 5, and we have
Unleash
been at some
hell
points throughout the day. It was
This
only
morning.
after President Trump
Where's
posted
Helmo
something on
today?
Truth
We need
Social
Helmo.
about the destruction
Need
of
more
an
Helmo.
entire civilization of nearly 100 million people in Iran. Greenland Energy Company ringing the bell at the NASDAQ market site, and they've only been trading for a couple of months, managed to lose 40% in that time of the value of the company. But of course, there's a war in the Middle East now. We should just
Unleash
take
Helmo
that
this morning.
company. Oceana Gold is celebrating its listing at the New York Stock Exchange, where it's long been listed. And I took a look at the comp chart. Over the last 5 years, this company has gained 550%. Not hard to believe, obviously, with the underlying asset, but massive, massive gains. Even this year, they're up 12%. So the chart looks like this, but still
All right,
a 12%
Matt, let's see. Who
gain
do we have this morning?
in 2026 with the S&P down 4 is not bad.
True, and I guess, again, just reflecting the crazy
Been a while
ride
since
that
they had
gold
BlackRock
has been
on.
on. I'm looking at tech stocks here at the open, Matt, specifically Broadcom
Fidelity.
and Intel. Broadcom, they announced a long-term agreement with Google to supply AI chips. They also confirmed plans to work with Anthropic to help power its operations. So 2 good things on the ledger for them, up 3.2%. And then there's Intel saying that it will join Elon Musk's Terafab project with SpaceX, xAI, and Tesla to help refactor silicon fab technology. Hopefully you can tell me what that is, Matt, because I don't totally know. But anyway, Intel up 2%.
I don't honestly know the details of that. However,
Yes.
The expert to whom I go on all things, the experts, the
Oh,
two
no.
main ones
Oh,
here
no.
at Bloomberg, to whom I go on all things chips and
This season in
AI
Illinois.
and rockets
Damn,
as
that's
well.
crazy. I'm in
Ed
Illinois,
Ludlow
too.
and
That
Mandeep
sucks.
Singh are going to join us in just a little
Sorry
bit,
for
so they
both
will
of us.
help us.
Great.
They will help walk us through that. Now, shares of major health insurers are rising after the U.S. government said it would pay private insurers offering Medicare plans nearly 2.5% more in 2027. We just talked to John Tozzi about that, and he points out that during T1, it was a 5%, more like a 5% increase. However, I suppose when you consider that just last week the president said we can't afford to pay for Medicare and Medicaid, 2.5% looks a lot better than nothing. So United Health Group up 10%, Humana up 10%, CVS up 5.25%, some big gains there. Ann Maletti, Allspring Global Head of Equity Investments, back with us. And you know, I just reminded myself of the president's budget.
All right, we'll give you a
Now,
minute.
Often the White House floats a budget at first that doesn't pass completely, but maybe get some traction, and he wants to spend almost 50% more on the military, $1.5 trillion. That's why you can't pay for childcare and Medicare.
Yes.
But does that make you instantly want to invest in the defense industrial base because they stand to benefit the most?
You know, what's interesting, Matt, is we've had some pretty strong overweights in defensives, in the defense stocks leading up to this war, and that was a really good call. They've been a little bit underperforming during the conflict, and so again, the magic question is.
Let's take a look at Kramer and Friends, see what they got going on this morning. Stocks are lower this morning.
We're all trying to figure out what the S&P will do. How will they rebalance? Because we do not have enough money for that to happen. We do not. That and SpaceX is going to be.
I mean, you could make
if they price it.
You could make an argument again. Who knows, right? 30 billion run right now. Obviously, that's based on the last 28 days. It just keeps going like this at Anthropic. I don't know if it will, but you could argue, put a multiple that's not 13 times revenues. You get to $1 trillion for an IPO for Anthropic.
Okay, so
and
SpaceX,
you got OpenAI coming, and of course SpaceX coming potentially as soon as a few months.
If they only do 5%, they can't do 10%. Bring SpaceX public. Do 10% is just too much money. So that's bring, say, 5%. Then it's a sliver deal. So let's say the stock opens at 2.5 trillion.
Why are you so worried about where the money's coming from?
This is what everyone's worried about. I'm not worried about it. I echo what other people are worried about.
Explain it to me.
Okay.
Again, Goldman Sachs saying that stocks are really too low. Really too low. It's time to get on in. The bottom is here. All right, SP 500 sitting at 6,500 again this morning, having a bit of a sell-off this morning. Doing the thing. Looks like a little bit of a recovery, a fake out fake out. This is the same thing I was talking about yesterday. It has look like we are at the first leg of producing that head and shoulders pattern again for the year. And the recovery coming. Maybe we don't go as low as the previous year, but maybe we do something like this. And again, kind of doing this. And then my idea, of course, that we are pretty much getting near the bottom. The worst may be at like 6,000 flat, something like that, right there on the SP 500. Someone asked in the chat, Mario Gomez, saying, Otaku, do you think am I buying a SpaceX IPO? No, man, I am the Crypto Otaku, not the Stonks Otaku. Remember? Yes, I don't play in their backyard. This is my space here, of course, in crypto. Also, guys, Miss Kagan, I think that's how you pronounce her name. Should we add Miss Kagan to the list of moderators? Let me know. We're trying to break, of course, YouTube's algorithm on moderators. Miss Kagan says, nice to meet you all as well. Yes, Zbeck will change lives. We're going to buy it when it hits back to 2022. Hopefully soon. I hope so too. I've been buying it on the pullback as well. Just yesterday in the middle of my live stream, I bought some on a 5 or 6% pullback on a single day. Let's see where the overall sentiment is today of crypto. As looks like Kramer and friends are talking about Microsoft this morning. Jeez. Let's see what we got going on with the overall sentiment. All right. Sing's brother says, yo, how's it going, Sing? Yo, from India. Hey, man, how's it going? And from beautiful India, how you doing this morning, Sing? Good morning. The food from your country is what I most enjoy out of life. I will be in India at some point in my life. I have to. All right. Looking at 23 in extreme fear for the stock market this morning. 23. Again, nothing has really changed. Still at the very tippy top of extreme fear for the stock market, as the bombs will more than likely drop tonight. Again, I asked you guys yesterday. 65% of you guys said at the end of my live stream that yes, you guys believe that Trump will indeed drop those bombs today. I still am in the camp of, well, we got a last minute deal, we're going to extend it out to Friday. Yeah, we're going to go to the weekend talks. We're going to be good. If not, he's going to do enough damage that they're not going to be able to retaliate after tomorrow morning. I don't know, man. I just don't like all the back and forth of war, of course. Never ends, never changes. All right, the stock market looking at traditional fear, of course, extreme fear, 23. How's crypto doing this morning? Sitting in extreme fear, yes, at 11. Again, the lowest we've seen this week so far has been 8, about 3 points up from the lows this week. Then we're looking at the Dixie, still hanging at 100, just barely, coming down a little bit today. Maybe they're starting to reposition, getting some people interested into getting involved in stocks again. As I just said 3 times now, what Goldman Sachs reports that the bottom is in. Buy the Mag 7. The bottom is in. And all of this capital is also still rotating out in preparation for, yes, what we were talking about earlier, the SpaceX IPO. And I've had this idea since that was announced last week that, a lot of this capital is going to be moving elsewhere. If you look at the top 10, all of it's kind of starting to climb down. And Bitcoin shot up to 12. Again, Tesla started selling off. So a lot of the Tesla fanboys, the Elon Musk fanboys, are now, of course, taking some off the table from Tesla and about ready to run that into, the IPO for SpaceX. Because, again, guys, it's going to be very volatile. So get in and out if you possibly can on that IPO. It's estimated to be somewhere between $1 and $2 trillion at the very beginning of the show. All right, and that's going to be on the 8th, right? That's going to be tomorrow? Is it tomorrow or is it next week? I forget. I don't think it's on the 8th. We have a lot of data coming out this week too. I forget all this stuff. It's starting today up until Thursday. We're going to get a lot of TradFi data. Of course, it's all numbers that you can never, rely on. All right, let's see what else we have here in the crypto space. Of course, Crypto Bubbles showing us the way. Do you know the way, my brother? Do you know the way?
What are you, stupid?
Maybe not. Some days it feels like I do, though. Looking at the daily. On the daily, we're looking at any opportunities. Again, Zbeck's down 7.5% on the day. I'm buying more. right in front of you guys. I'm gonna buy more again on ZBEC. Not much though, not much. I'll just buy like $50. $50 is $50. Every time I see it on a pullback like today, I'm gonna buy $50. All right. 1 second, guys, as I buy a little bit of ZBEC for my bag on a pullback today, just out of spite. Jeez. Let's see. Okay. Yep, we'll use this account. We'll pull that. $50 is $50. $50 is $50. There we go. Load it up. $50 on ZBEC. Cool. All right. I think that 10,000 ZBEC right now is like $25. Again, get it while you can. Yeah, about 10,000. So I just bought like 20,000 ZBEC. All right. What else we got here? Anything else down? Again, that was the second biggest pullback. ZBEC down 7.5%. Monad's the most oversold right now on the day, 9%, with the overall market right now looking at 2 and 2.5% down here, respectively, on top 1 and 200. Looking for other opportunities here on the day. Aave's down 9%. AVAX, Avalanche. Still can't believe Avalanche is under $100. It's ridiculous. Avalanche sitting at $8. $8, guys, and everyone's like, "There's more pain. There's more pain. There's more pain." Avalanche is $8. $8 fucking dollars, man. This project used to be hundreds of dollars, $100 or $200. Yeah, sitting at $8. Okay, Aave's down 9%. Again, I'll remember the overall market cap of crypto is still underneath $2.5 trillion. Again, not even $1 trillion sitting in the top 300 million tokens, right? All combined. And of course, Bitcoin's still in the show, 65% or 60% dominance, about 1.34 trillion, something like that. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Let's look at the weekly. Siren's still the most oversold in the weekly. Of course, the meme coin, 43% down on the week. Midnight, 20%. Rain, 15%. WorldCoin down 11%. And Uniswap, again, we're looking for 15s and 20s. There's only 3 coins here on the top 100 on the weekly. That would be Midnight. Maybe that is where you want to take a look at buying some of that. Yeah, be my pick probably out of the 3 here. I mean, Siren, meme coin, Rain, a bit too new. Probably could still have a bit more of a bottom still in its future. All right, take a look at monthly. On the monthly, we're looking at 30s, 40s, WorldCoin, DCR, and that's it. There's just 2 coins right now, over 30% off here on the monthly. Midnight is the runner-up at 26.5%. Again, I'd probably would throw more at Midnight than I would at DCR or WorldCoin. I really don't like the dystopian future with WorldCoin. All right. Let's take a look and see what we got going on in the top 200 as well. Qubit, look at that. Qubit entering the top 200 now. Again, shout out to the Chaos crew, as we have a bunch of our Chaos crew fans of Qubit. Good pick there, guys. Good pick there on the monthly still. Taking a look at the daily, though. What is the most oversold here on the daily? Build on. Who wants to buy that? Again, ZBEC and Monad were the top 2 picks. We looked at this recently. Looking at the on the weekly here. River is the most oversold. Again, some of that, that privacy coin sector is moving into other assets like Monero is getting another big push right now. So again, if you're looking at Monero, if you're wondering where all the capital from River is going to, down 34% on the week so far. Be careful with those plays, guys. Qubit down 21% here on the weekly, 21% on Qubit. And that's about it. As Qubit also rolling out their, I think they just started this week, their mining project for Doge. So again, shout out to the Chaos crew, Milk Money, and Mad Adam, of course, Studio, and a bunch of others that are fans of that project. Again, I love you guys. Thanks again for bringing us so much stuff. We're gonna win so much. All right, of course, guys, if you want to join the Chaos crew, it's only $15 a month. And yes, you too can be part of the Chaos crew for less than a bottle of Tito's, less than, of course, than a date with your mom, and yeah, less than Netflix itself. You can, of course, join our cause, our chaos. All right. Anything else happening here? Biggest movers on the day are XPL and Lit, up about 30% here on the weekly. BSV, it's been a while since I even mentioned. Bitcoin Satoshi Vision up 17% here on the week. Is now down only 40% on the year. Maybe this is the Bitcoin of your choice. There's so many forks of Bitcoin. Maybe BSV is yours. Okay, but I like the the OG. All right, looking at the monthly. We're looking for anything that's oversold here, at least 30-40%. Humanity, Hex. There's more than the majority assets right here are going to be the most oversold for your DCA Pleasure. AB, Cent, of course. Some of my fans are also fans of Cent. Yeah, looking at 31% off on the month. Just falling into that category. Kite is now down 50% on the month. My God. Maybe this has finally found its bottom. Maybe. It is starting to round off there a little bit on Kite. I know a lot of YouTubers are fans of that project. IP Story, again, almost 40% off. Again, the low this weekend was 46 cents. Now it's sitting at 49 cents. Hopefully starting to round this off a little bit here. I keep throwing like 20 bucks a day if it's under 50 cents on IP. So I've been stacking a little bit more there too with Zbeck on that pullback. Just mostly those two here recently. Oh yeah, and of course still waiting for a breakout in two of my top favorite picks, Zama, and Gwei. Why are you Gwei? Are you not Gwei? Gwei's about ready to break out, guys. Producing a cup and handle this morning on Gwei. Are you not Gwei? It could get rejected though. It is sitting at the $100 million market cap, so I am watching that pretty carefully. I'm up quite a bit in profits too, over $1,000 in the recent move here. So I'm waiting to see if this is going to play out and maybe take a little bit more off the table on Gwei. All right, guys, that's your quick little update on crypto, of course, roundup. My two sats, again, not financial advice. Not too much here. I'd be looking at the top 200 on the weekly or monthly for the most part. Again, there's nothing really in the top 100 it's oversold right now. Feels like the bottom is in.
I'd buy that for $1.
All right. Let's get back over to Doomberg and CNBC
of the merger with Warner Brothers Discovery.
Talking about Paramount. Let's go over here to Doomberg. What are we talking about over here?
Well, no, because if you think about the pathway of an AI chip through.
Oh, looks like Intel says it's joining Terafab, Musk's project. Interesting. So Intel's going to be, of course, providing chips for whatever else Tesla's needs are, or SpaceX, or whatever he's doing over there. The robots are coming. All right, guys, let's do a little bit of crypto news. We're early. It's not even 9:50 yet, guys. Let's catch up with you guys in the chat real quick, and then we'll get over to some doom scrolling over on X and get out into the news here. Crypto news coming soon. Bitcoin's still sitting at 68,000 and some change, about ready to lose support. Let's take a look at the order books and see what we got going on over there too. We got a minute. A bit of a sell-off here with support level possibly coming in at 68 flat this morning. If we cannot hold that by 10 o'clock, it's possible. We do see 67.8 as that's where the bulls have set up to go this morning. It's going to probably be a slow day. Today's going to probably feel more like a Monday just because of the overhead fears we have from the Trump administration and bomb Iran coming at the evening hours here in about 10 hours from now. All right, so the overall volume right now in Bitcoin is still pretty flat, 12.3 against 12.6. The bears are winning by about $300 million in overall trading volume. It is kind of flat and lackluster this morning. Again, we're looking at that $68,000 Bitcoin key level for the bulls to defend. If we can keep this, then probably we get another rebound up to retest 68.8, more than likely 68.8. Will be a place that they're going to start moving into position later. That'd be my guess. If not, then maybe we'll get a big old jolt up as there's been a lot of liquidations here recently. Maybe the bears are getting a little afraid of what's to come. We still haven't touched that golden pocket. It's still sitting and growing right around 65. Again, down all the way to about 62. Again, on the hopefuls trying to get a piece of that golden pocket, which you still haven't scratched the surface at all. All right. Anything else happening here? I did mention last night that in the short term on the day, it looks like everything was starting to get a little bearish, right? We did call, of course, baseline bear, and it landed right down the center this morning. If you guys, of course, just joining us right now, of course, right down the center of our baseline bear target, winning. We're gonna win so much. Tiger blood. All right, so short-term bearish, of course, leading into the war. Maybe, of course, coming out tonight. But we're still long-term or mid-term bullish. As I showed you guys yesterday, all of the weekly looking pretty green, above higher and higher, of course, on the order books. Again, pushing our entire space a little bit higher It's just the short term. Are we going to get a little bit of a bounce and a pullback? That's what it's looking like here in the order books today. And same thing as yesterday. Nothing has really changed in the last 24 hours on the order books. Again, guys, if you want to catch us for free, go to Kimba on YouTube. Don't pay for it, get it for free.
What are you, stupid?
Kimba. All right. What else we got going on? Let's get back over to Doomberg. We still talking about Intel? We still talking about
technology, which is
OpenAI,
EV.
Anthropic,
So
Google
that is the next choke point, right? If you
to combat
ban
copying
the export
China
of lead-edge chips from the United States to China, it creates a vacuum. To prevent that vacuum being filled by a domestic champion, you also have to assess the supply chain for chip manufacturing and stop a domestic chip manufacturer.
Okay. Let's go back over to CNBC. One more try. Then we'll catch up with you guys in the chat, and then yeah, they're on break. Okay, and then we'll go over to some crypto news. Break that into that right now. All right. Bitcoin's still holding a little bit right now at 68,300. Will it hold? Will she hold, or will she come back down to about 68K flat here in the next 10 minutes? We got in 10 minutes, of course, until that 10 o'clock candle. All right, it's starting to wick though, right here. Let's get back in the chat with you guys. How you doing? Peace bombs incoming. Crypto Quint, he's calling it. Oh no. I'll catch up with you guys in the chat again. Hello from India. Singh, good morning, Singh. How you doing this morning? Siren looks like a pumper incoming. Siren, do I still have that on the chart? No, I got Pippin. Does that count? Pippin looks like it wants to maybe do another roller coaster move. It's rounding off on Pippin. Maybe that can get another Schult back up to at least 4 cents 6, maybe 4 cents 6. If you're lucky on that move. Pippin would move about 20%, maybe in the next, I don't know, a few hours. Maybe. Last time it took only about 13 hours to get a big jolt again. We're almost in that same time frame right now, about a whole day now. We got a whole day sideways now. They're grounding us off. Could be a pump on Pippin coming soon. Let's take a look at Siren. Where's Siren at? Siren, crypto.com, Siren. Take a look at that there. Ooh, that looks like Zama right now too. Almost looks like the same chart. Except Zama's going sideways a little bit more up and to the right. Zama, I'm sorry, Gwei. I'm thinking of Gwei. Only had 2 coins on my mind here in the last 3 or 4 weeks. They've been printing money for me. Zama and Gwei. Oh yeah, and I showed the Chaos Crew this the other night. I don't want to give away all my secrets, but yeah, there has been, of course, a very good inverse correlation between these 2 assets that have, of course, been a good good reason to get in and out. Yeah, when Zama's up, of course, Gwei is down. I've been loving this chart, these 2 charts. I've been loving it. Inversely correlated, so I can, of course, go back and forth. Let's go back into Siren, though. Yeah, Siren is in a bull flag right now. Possible breakout coming soon. Cup and handle, of course, loading. 60% chance of a breakout this morning if you guys are looking at Siren. Siren, of course, oversold here at about what? 60 cents on Siren. Again, be careful with this. It just had, of course, 3 Bart Simpsons in a row to the downside. Has not broken out just quite yet. A little bit. It's broken out a little bit sideways here on Siren. If you don't count the wicks. All right. So that's Siren right now. Some people are probably bullish on getting in again on that. I'd be looking at possibly taking some profits, 74%, just to get back to support level. It, of course, lost just a couple weeks ago. Not even. This was back in the 24th of March. That was only like a week or two ago. So I'll be looking at that. Again, a little bit of chop here first at about 80 cents. If we do start to see, Siren move a couple legs back up. That's what you're looking for Siren. All right. If it doesn't get just slapped down to, leave exit liquidity and die forever, you'd be betting on the move up, right?
What are you, stupid?
All right. What else we got in the chat? Says, what do you think about Solana doing? What about Solana? Probably moving like Bitcoin right now, right? If I had to, call Solana's movements based on what's going on with Bitcoin. Yeah, let me just go with my hair back and forth. Actually, Solana looks a lot like Sui this morning, or Ethereum. Bitcoin, yeah, they all look the same. Guys, can you tell which one's Bitcoin? Geez, and then yeah, Solana. Yeah, a little bit more bearish on Solana right now, oversold. Testing some of the lows right here. Could be double bottoming if Bitcoin has a good day. Could be. It is a little scary though with a I'm sure if you go out to the longer time frames on the 1 hour, the 4 hour, you're seeing a little bit of course a head and shoulders pattern. Of course that's a bearish pattern on Solana. But I mean it's gonna move with Bitcoin either way, so don't take this with like yeah, a huge amount of conviction. But if that does load in, of course that's a bearish pattern, of course setting it down lower. Possibly to $76, something like that. Yeah, if Bitcoin has a bad day, we'll see. Again, XRP has the same thing going on that chart. So is Sui. So does Ethereum. Everyone has the same chart right now with Bitcoin. Yep. All right. So yeah, again, if you're bearish on any of these assets, you're probably bearish on Bitcoin right now too. Right. All right. Anything else going on here in the chat? Mario Goodbye says Eliza operating system OS. Eliza, how's it going? Doing very good right now. Eliza, I never heard of that one. What is Eliza? You got to get in the crypto news here too. Let me check on that real quick. What is Eliza? Is that another virtuals coin? A girl. All the AI girls do pretty well eventually. Okay, Eliza, I like you for bringing this. I've been asking my chaos crew for a girl, another virtuals or AI meme girl. Eliza Ware. Okay, looks like the market cap's sitting at about $190,000. This is a nothing coin. Sitting at 2,600 in overall market cap. This could be the next Siren. It could be. I like where you're thinking there, Mario. I like what you're thinking there. Yeah. If you're not part of the chaos crew, man, we've been asking for girl virtual coins, right? It's kind of funny you found one today. Looking at the Solana contracts. This is not a virtual, virtuals protocol, coin. This one started in what was it? What the hell is their I forget the name of their AI agents space or marketplace. All right. So anyway, this is coming out of Solana. And yeah, market cap is super tiny, super tiny. Total supply is a billion tokens. Max supply is not listed here. It's a micro cap, so you got to go to probably CoinGecko for it. Most of the time, CoinGecko has a little bit more deets on the micro caps. Okay, so that would be Eliza OS. Here we go. That's not the same Eliza OS. Eliza. Oh, damn it! I'm looking at the wrong one. Damn it. Okay, this is even worse. No. This is 5 million. Okay, it's a little better. $5 million market cap. I was looking at the Eliza, not Eliza OS. It's still got a girl in the coin though. That counts for something, right? Yeah, it's a Solana contract as well. We have anything else here? Overall supply sitting at about 10 million tokens. Max supply is 11. Circulating supply is about 7 billion. These are billions. My God, billion tokens. So it's about 75% allocated, a little less, about 70% in distribution right now. That's not bad. What is going on with that project though? I don't know. We go to the website, I guess, right? Does it have a website? No website? IDK. I had to know more. I'd have to know more. According to, of course, the late Gary Gensler. But not the other Eliza, though. Let me see if I can get any more out of CoinMarketCap. Probably not. Maybe a little bit more. Huh, surprise. The CoinMarketCap has more today than CoinGecko. Eliza OS is an open source framework building autonomous AI agents that read data, make decisions, and execute actions across blockchains in the Web3. In version 2, agents are composed of plugins so that one workflow can connect the wallets, DeFi protocols, off-chain APIs, and messaging channels. Obviously, there's a lot of coins doing this right now. The project focuses on AI agents that act under explicit policy controls, including operational agents for protocol-owned liquidity and OTC agent desks that handles execution scenarios beyond order books. ELIZA operating system token coordinates agent activity across Ethereum, Base, Solana, BSC through Chainlink, CCIP, cross-chain interoperability protocol, pass-through intense and synchronized states. This aims to the aim is to be dependable agent infrastructure that the teams can run in production that will clear observability and public plugin registry. Okay, a bunch of hoopla, of course, from what ELIZA OS is going to offer everyone. On 1,000 ranked right now in the top 1,000 coins, 1,200, 1,100 on ELIZA. Overall market cap sitting about $7 million. So that could be a good one, man. That could be a good one. Still looking at 60% of the entire project in the top 10 wallets. That is concerning. So make your money, get the hell out of that. ASAP. All right, guys, let's see what else we got going on here in the chat. I'm routing up with you guys. We got to get back into the news, though. Good morning, Super Danny. Good morning, Super Danny. How you doing this morning? Oh, jeez. It looks like Sing wants to go for a smoke. Go for a smoke, Brent. Take care of yourself. Maybe stop smoking. If you want to take care of yourself, I don't know. It's kind of counterintuitive. Do you, brother? Relax. I guess is what I'm trying to get at. Crypto JPEG says, I'm late. Did I miss anything good this morning or last night? Been too damn busy. Crypto JPEG, we're about ready to unleash hell on Earth. I'm sure you've heard that. In about 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours. I forget. And of course 10 o'clock tonight. About 8 o'clock tonight. So 10 hours from now, Eastern Standard Time, is when the bombs are coming to unleash total hell, according to Donald Trump. All right. Let's get back to the news, guys. Let's see what else we can dig into today on Doomberg. We got to get into crypto news here. It's 10 o'clock.
Orban accused European Union.
All right. They're on break. CNBC. Squawk on the street. What are we talking about?
Rockefeller's Ruchir Sharma about why he says this oil shock is different from all others in the past. Plus, Robinhood CEO Vlad Tenev with us after news that his company has been selected, along with BNY, to help run the government's Trump account for kids. And some details on big individual movers this morning, including UNH, Broadcom, and a major jump for Universal Music. We'll dig into all of that. But guys,
all right, they're going to break. Let's take a look and see what's going on with crypto news, guys. It's 10 o'clock. We always get into the crypto news at 10 o'clock. All right, 68,200, still holding. Again, we do have a lot of support at 68 flat. That'll be our next point of control if the bears push us down that far on Bitcoin. All right, let's take a look and see what's going on with Cointelegraph this morning. Dive in to see if we can find some good, juicy headlines. All right, Bitcoin price risks $15,000 shakeout in the next 5 months. It's probably, of course, Mike McGlone, and maybe someone else, because that 15K is kind of a new number. Mike McGlone's favorite number is 10K. I can see who's calling for $15,000. Multiple Bitcoin indicators, including the bull bear sentiment index and realized price metric, point to a possible final Bitcoin shakeout towards $54,000. The 200 SMA right now is sitting at about 60K too. Last time we were calling for 54 or 55 or 50,000 or 45 or 40K. The overall 200 weekly SMA, or the 200 SMA target, 200-day SMA, was sitting at about, again, 55. So we're moving the goalpost up, but we're still calling for these low numbers on a possible wick. All right, let's see what we got here. Bitcoin index hints a top of drop, a drop at towards 54,000. On Tuesday post, Wedson, I'm assuming on X, said that Bitcoin's 720-day tactical bull bear sentiment index, TBBI, a long-term indicator that tracks multiple year cycles of fear and greed, had dropped to an extreme bearish zone below 20. Ooh, 20. Historically, such readings reflected the late-stage fear among traders, a phase that can still produce one final shakeout before Bitcoin begins a more durable recovery. Alas, I don't know if the market cap can really sustain that kind of a move, but okay. In 2022, for instance, Bitcoin fell more than 20% after indicator reached similarly depressed levels. I remember, and everyone was calling for the same crazy moves. Okay, he warned the Bitcoin could still face a sharp move, like a $15,000 shakeout. That was the bottom of the bear market in 2022. We're going to go the same level as the bottom of the bear market of 2022 in 2026. After all the adoption, after another halving, after Michael Saylor literally halving every fucking week, every day, buying all the Bitcoin, more Bitcoin than we can even purchase in a single month, in a single week. Like, no, you're fucking crazy.
What are you, stupid?
You're fucking crazy. All right. Over the next 6 months, implying that roughly 20% decline from current levels towards the 54K level. Maybe on a wick. Again, when we hit 60,000 flat, 59.9, right? 59.9, we were only down there for 45 minutes. More Bitcoin indicators coverage on 50,000 to 55K. The implied target reaches the Bitcoin downside calls for Bitcoin falling towards 50,000 to 55K area. And every time I read these articles, guys, I'm like more convicted that we're just not going to go there. Why? Because every time we say we're going to go somewhere, we never go there. We never go there. Psychologically, we cannot do it because everyone's looking at the same damn thing. The $54,000 K level nearly coincides with Bitcoin's realized price, purple on the glass mode, MRV, the very, very bottom here, below the blue, just above the blue, on the deviation pricing bands, extreme deviation pricing bands on this chart here. Suggesting that any final shakeout could send Bitcoin towards a key on-chain cost basis support level. May I remind you that the last time we were at these crazy levels too, we were also pushing the miners in terms of overall, cost effectiveness, right? And we're still a well below cost effectiveness for the overall average of Bitcoin cost to mine around the world. I think right now it's about 75,000, so we're still about 8,000 away from just break even on some of these mining companies. More bearish forecasts have also surfaced with the analysts such as Bloomberg Intelligence, Mike McGlone, of course, worrying they still hit 10K. Yes, I don't know where the hell they got the 15,000 from. I don't know where they got that number from. It's not even mentioned in this article. It's clickbait. They're just trying to get someone to give you, because I knew 10,000 was Mike McGlone's number. He's the only idiot calling for 10K. Bitcoin would have to get down to a market cap of like 200 billion or 100 billion dollars. So stupid, so dumb.
What are you, stupid?
All right, enough of this tangent. I'm gonna move on. I just feel like we're not going there, guys. We're not going to 45, 50K, 58 maybe on a wick. Again, that would produce basically a bubble bottom on Bitcoin for the bear market. New evidence in Libra probe renews questions about Malay involvement. Malay hasn't been in the spotlight for a minute. Libra, of course, is his meme coin. He was trying to do a fun thing like Trump and Melania token at the beginning of 2025. What else we have here? Chaos Labs tops out Aave's risk provider. Solana Foundation looks to beef up DeFi security. These are nothing articles this morning. Not even Hopium and FUD articles, just nothing articles. Bitcoin RSI nearly perfectly copying the end of the 2022 bear market. All right, there we go. Some more Hopium there too. The bear market's over, guys. Move on. I'm still looking at Cathie Wood's sentiment as well. I showed you guys this on my other chart just yesterday, so I'll show you again since we're already talking about it. The bear markets, of course, have been pretty much shrinking in half almost every single time. Again, it's just basically adoption, right? We're just basically following adoption. So the first bear market that I was in leading up to the bull market of 2021 in 2020, that one lasted from 2018 all the way to 2020, and it lasted a total of about 875 days, almost 900 days, right? 889 days, something like that, and some change. To find that bottom, of course, move on up. And then, the last bear market only took about half the time at about 385 days. Again, looking from about 900 days to about 400 days, 385 days. And of course, right now we're looking at maybe if we do that in half is only about 200 days roughly, right? And right now we're only at, where are we at? From the sell-off, we're at 100 days right now. So we could have another 2 months, maybe 3 months of sideways or downward movements to find that bottom. Could be here, of course, soon, cutting that in half. Maybe a little bit longer, maybe do a little bit longer of a scribble here. There you go. The worst case scenario, that's all we're going to get in the bear market. According to, of course, Cathie Wood, VC. All right, what else we got? Let's get back with you guys in the chat real quick. News is kind of lackluster this morning. 10 o'clock in the morning. We're going to do into 10:10 right now. We're going to probably get into some X doom scrolling. 100% Cliff. 100%. Speaking of which, Cliff's got one for us right our way. Let's take a look and see what we got from Cliffy. How you doing? Thanks again, Cliff, for dumping Zama this morning. I bought it as soon as the show started on that wick down to the trend line. Again, Cliff dumps Zama so that we all can win. We're
gonna win so much.
Love it, Cliff. Thank you again for buying last night. He said if I buy, it's gonna dump, and he was right. He was right. I bought some more this morning. Thank you, Cliff. All right. Breaking large fires break out in 1 million square foot warehouse in Ontario, California. No word on casualties yet. What in the world is going on in California? On fire again. On fire again. Maybe it's the lasers. Maybe it's the lasers again. Easy coming in with a $2 super chat. Thank you, Easy. He says you ain't bullish enough. We got a clip here. What do we got? What do we got? I'm not bullish enough for what? For the market, the way it's going. Bitcoin sitting at 67,800. Oh, with another one.
If you were bullish before, now you can take your bullishness, times it by 10, multiply it by another 25, add 2, and then times it by 1 billion, and you're still only half as bullish as you should be.
I'm not bullish.
You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Yep, no one's bullish enough, guys. No one's bullish enough. My God. Bitcoin sitting at 68,000 flat, attempting to get back 67.8. 67.8. Yeah, down a little bit. On a little bit of a retest down to 67.8. Where are we going next? Now that we broke 68, let's take a look. Take a look at the order books real quick and see where the next stop will be. Get a little sell-off bam, bullish. Holy crap, look at all these buy zones. Holy crap, sitting at 67.5 all the way down to 67.5, wicking it all the way back up to 68 pretty quickly here. The bears are setting up shop immediately at 68 as we just lost it. They could start to get wrecked in some of these shorts. So be careful out there if you guys are shorting Bitcoin this morning. Looks like the bulls are back. And in preparation for this move, I have a huge level set up, tight in this channel this morning. So it's going to be pretty volatile. Let's go.
Go.
Tight.
Yes, do it like a tiger. Yes. Yes, like a tiger. Yes.
Like a tiger blood, man.
Winning, dog winning. All right. So take a look real quick at that. What I'm talking about here. We're starting to smash right on top of it. And I showed you guys this key level here at 69K. They're trying to hold us back underneath 69K last night. We didn't quite get too far into that. Again, 68 flat to about 69 flat. We're still stuck in this $1,000 channel. If we lose this area, we're coming down and possibly retesting 67, probably the tippy top here of the golden pocket again. We keep continuing to build this up higher and higher with new levels of support every single week. You guys know the drill. Again, we haven't scratched the surface of the golden pocket just yet. Between 65 and 63, still the strongest thing on the heat map every single day. All right, Cliff coming in with a $5 super chat. Damn. It's too early to drink Tito's. Oh no. You're not bullish enough, guys. No one's bullish enough. Another one. Wow. Another one. No. Why do you guys do this to me?
If you were bullish before, now you can take your bullishness, times it by 10, multiply it by another 25, add 2, and then times it by 1 billion, and you're still only half as bullish as you should be.
Scary bullish, man. Scary bullish stuff. You guys are nuts. Again, Helmo is out today. We have the bombs dropping in about 10 hours from now. Let me get back with you guys in the chat. Bitcoin's still chopping around 67.8. Intended to get back up above 68,000 again. Still on the top of the channel, trying to break out. Still has not broken out yet to reclaim. With 68,000. All right. Let's see what we got here in the chat. Thanks again, Cliff and EZ, for supporting the chaos this morning. That's a lot. John Doe, yes, Dancing with the Fire, Cliff. Perfect timing. Good morning, John Doe. Cliff is so based. Says John. It's funny. Tight like a tiger. Tight like a tiger. Yes, 100% Danny. Super Danny in the house. Oh no. Singh is shielding his eyes from the chaos. Oh no. Yep. I'm sorry, man. This is how it goes around here. It's a bit too crazy sometimes. Thanks. I'm bearish now, says Crypto Quint. Yep. I feel it, man. Every time I see that video, I feel some kind of way. Every time I show that video you guys send to me, I feel some kind of way. Brave Farming Freedom says, buy LFGM Pico, turn your $2,000 into $50 and get it while it's hot. And that rug factory with talking about the Pico coin. What is that? There's a lot of meme coins called that too. Okay, all right. Farming the Rob clip is a free money glitch. Ooh, really? 60. Oh yeah, you're right. We're almost back to 68,000. Let's go. Geez, guys, you guys are funny. We did lose a little bit of our support this morning again. But as I just showed you guys, there's a lot building at 68 flat, and the bears are trying to hold us back there now. If we do lose that, we're going down to 67.5, 60. It's gonna be 67.6 more than likely on BTC. All right. What else are we doing this morning? Yeah, thanks again, guys, for supporting the chaos. All right, I think I'm pretty much mostly caught up with you guys. I got to get back over to the news. It is now 10:15, and we already got the 10 o'clock candle, as per usual. America sucks to the downside. All right. Again, still in the middle of our baseline bear. Of course, calling baseline bear this morning. Guys, winning, tired of winning. We're going to win so much. Yeah. All right. Let's get back to it. Let's take a look at the overall. The overall news. I guess we go back over to Doomberg, CNBC. Is gold oversold? Good question. Is gold oversold? Let's take a look at gold. 4,600. Yes. Yeah. A bit oversold. At the trend right now, actually, on gold. Look at that. Not too bad. Do I have a different gold? Where's my other yeah, this is a different gold chart? I guess. Yeah, it is a different gold chart. What the hell? Where's my other gold chart? This one. There we go. Yeah, it's coming down the trend line now. Yeah, it's still holding trend. Yep. So it could be maybe a good time to buy gold if it is it's going to stop the pain here. But yeah, it's possible it does still come back down and retest 4,500 again. More than likely, it's going to probably come back down and retest about halfway, 4,500 on gold. If we do finally lose this area here, it is getting tight and in a bear. Yeah, it's still looking pretty bearish. So a reversal could happen though. I don't know. Yeah, I'm still betting on it more of a downside for gold. Silver doing the same thing as well. Yeah, almost lost it a little bit this morning. Not quite. Yeah, same thing with silver. S&P 500, of course, sitting at 6,500. Of course, we went over this. It seems like this is the first possible, maybe shoulder for an inverted head and shoulder. Maybe seeing a similar pattern we saw last year. I don't know if it's going to go down as far as it did last year. If it did hit down the trend line, it'd be $5,500, about $1,000 cheaper than it is today on a crazy wick. If maybe oil spikes to like $150 a barrel or something, you'll definitely see that there. All right. Anything else going on? Not really. Let's move on. All right, Doomberg, CNBC, everyone on break. Going back to crypto news. Yes, it is. Let's do some doom scrolling over on X. See what's going over on X. Time to jump in gold, says Singh. In the chat. It could be the time to jump into gold on the trend right now. Oh yeah, I had to share this too. Alex Becker posted this. The market right now. Of course, shout out to our favorite Oscar.
What are you, stupid?
It's freaking awesome. Let's go, Alex Becker. He's a fan of the channel too. I like to think so. I haven't seen him much lately. I definitely got to pin this. It's freaking funny. I don't know. I always forget how to pin things on this stupid X. All right, moving on. Let's see what we got this morning from Michael Saylor. Not perfect, just better. Stretch. Of course, stretch your wealth with Stretch. How dare you speak like this? Tucker Carlson to Donald Trump. One of the most prominent right-wing voices have broken out away from Trump, directly criticizing him. How dare you? How dare you on Easter morning say, open the effing straight, yes. And of course, praise to Allah. Adonai, and of course all the gods. Let's see. Just in, absolutely terrifying fires erupted in California. Damn, that looks even worse from the above shot.
Warehouse. That is extensive.
It's a warehouse.
Right? That's Ontario, California.
Crazy. I think Cliff just shared that earlier. Breaking, the Israelis just began strikes on Iranian rail systems and rail bridges across the country. And the U.S. strikes on, as the U.S. strikes Card Island. Of course, that happened last night. Yeah, it looks like they're already getting ahead of us. We were telling Iran we were going to start striking their bridges and power grid, right? That was going to start tonight. Supposed to happen at 8 p.m. after no deals were made. But it looks like Israel just started early and hit the bridges already across the country. All right, so yeah, it's already starting, guys. It's already started. Again, we were talking about this, hanging out with the Chaos Crew. Again, we do it every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and into the weekends. Of course, we hang out and we discuss crypto as things develop overseas. And of course, last night we were talking about the bombs happening already. Tehran got hit again. Of course, all the other things happening. We're still bombing, even if we're just kind of waiting on the sidelines and we're waiting for a deal. We're still bombing. It doesn't ever end. What else? Anything else? The Clarity Act. Pivotal moment for U.S. and crypto regulation. One of the most ambitious attempts to provide cryptocurrency with long-needed regulatory clarity is coming soon, according to CryptoNews.com. Cryptos are asked. George. I'm George. George. Of course, I have a seat here every time I say his name. Cryptos are asked. George. In a landmark move, banks and crypto firms have finalized a private deal on crypto market structure legislation as of April 7th, 2026. That's today. And we got a little bit of a teaser last night on this. It seemed like Cynthia Lummis was saying that 99% chance of it getting done by the end of this month, having a clear road, a clear path for compromise. The agreement resolves stablecoin yield dispute, banning passive interest while allowing activity-based rewards, paving the way for Senate approval. And again, you can already do this right now on Coinbase and get Bitcoin instead of dollars holding USDC. And again, I really don't care about getting any more dollars. I don't want any more dollars. Let's just kind of rip that off. I just don't give a shit anymore. This points to the profound integration of crypto into traditional finance, with assets like Solana, XRP aligning closer to the institutional frameworks. The market hasn't fully priced in the systemic shift just yet. I agree. I think it's going to, of course, introduce a lot of liquidity we have not seen ever enter crypto yet, with more certainty and clarity. All right, incredible. The aliens are trying to tell us something. Buy Bitcoin. Breaking. Trump wants the whole civilization to die tonight. Will never be brought back again if Iran doesn't agree to deal to the end of the war. Whole civilization that will die tonight. Never be brought back again. Again, this was Trump posting 8 a.m. We got a little bit of a headwind of this morning at the open on Doomberg this morning. But this is the exact words from Trump. I don't want this to happen, but it probably will. However, now the complete and total regime change will be different. Smarter, less radicalized minds prevail. Maybe sometime the revolutionary wonderful can happen. Who knows? We will find out tonight. Were the most important moments in the long and complex history of the world. 47 years of extortion, corruption, and death will finally come to an end. God bless, and great people of Iran. All right, and yeah, this also coming off the backs of, doesn't seem so radical hearing our president say this when we just had Iran, I guess, newscasters talk about sending their youth, children, and the educated or young to become human shields. You can't even make this crap up. In the war effort, human shields, Iran. Of course, you guys can see that. We talked about that in the Chaos Crew last night as that, developed. We got one with subtitles. Yeah.
در اطراف نیروگاه‌های برق کشور زنجیره انسانی جوانان تشکیل می شود. علیرضا رحیمی دبیر شورای عالی جوانان و نوجوانان کشور در پی پیشنهاد جوانان خلاق و فعالان گروه‌های مردمی از جوانان و
You have invited creative and athletic and cultural faces to join the human chain. The human chain near power plants at 2 p.m. Our time in Iran. We need a human chain. I have invited all the youth athletes, artists, students, faculties to join the human chain to protect our grid tomorrow, Tuesday at 2 p.m. Okay. Near power plants, which have all our investments regarding our political beliefs. How many people you think are actually doing that over there? God. Stupid? Disgusting, man. Disgusting. Gather around. These are our wealth and belongings. We need to protect them with our bodies. What the fuck? What the fuck? All right, Jake the Snake coming in with a $2 super chat saying $1 most strong. Oh, the dollar so strong. Costs $4 for $4.25 now for a gallon of gas here in the United States. So strong. The dollar so strong. So strong. Oh, jeez, guys, so much fun. So much fun burning this stuff. All right. Let's get back to Doomberg. Again, the doom scrolling continues on Crypto Chaos. All right, thanks again. This is Jake super chat in the chat. Of course, all hail the King of Ohio, guys.
All hail the King of Ohio. Jake the Snake, the keeper of wrenches, the painter of lead pipes, the igniter of dumpster fires.
Jake, are you still calling for 50K on Bitcoin? I still have you hanging out down here, Jake. You keep losing your crown though. What the hell? Trading views and jank, of course. Yeah, so let me know if you're still calling for that 50K. Or should I move the pillow? The lords. I guess you are a lord, I guess. The Lord of Ohio. The King of Ohio. Should I move the king's throne a little higher? Shoot. 50s are still in play, says Jake the Snake. Oh, we're going to keep it as it is. God damn it, I tried to convince the king. He's still calling for 50K. Oh, poor Jake. All right. Are you still calling for this by the end of... Oh, that was the end of last month. No.
What are you, stupid?
You're going to call... How about we just move that? Is there 31 days in... I'm just going to cross it out. It's so funny, Jake. I'm sorry. It didn't work out. Maybe next time. All right. Maybe April? Jeez. I didn't mean to flip you on your head. It looked kind of cool down there. You got your crown on your butt now. Jake! All right, 68,000 still looking like it wants to get back above. It's attempting to right now. If you guys are just joining in, I showed you get the order books, of course. We're still stuck between 67 and 69K. We're still tight in that $1,000 range. Or technically it's $2,000 range. We're still stuck. We're somewhere in the middle. 68,005 more than likely coming in here soon. 68, 3, 6, 8. You guys know the drill. How it goes. All right, let's see what else we got in Doom scrolling. After I just do a quick little checkup on Doom,
S&P 500 earnings growth ratio to the market cap
CIO of Centera.
Go back to the tech bubble. Earnings growth was about 19% less than where it was then. So we are finding some really attractive opportunities right now, especially technology, healthcare, and industrials.
Gene, thanks so much. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate your comments there. Very straightforward there. Gene Goldman, CIO, Centera. He's buying this weakness, looking towards the other side.
Look at that. He's taking Goldman Sachs, advice. The bottom is in, according to Goldman Sachs this morning, and Centera Capital as well. Let's take a look and see what's going on with CNBC. Kramer and Friends. Oh yeah, they're gonna have that Invest in America forum. That's gonna be next week. That's not this week. They're shilling that a little bit. Speaking of shilling, guys, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, do all the things down below. Of course, we come out here every single day, twice a day minimum, sometimes 3 times if Pal's gonna be speaking, and 4 times, of course, if Pal's speaking on a day where we're also doing the Patreon live after the show. Guys, if you want to join the Patreon, it's only $15 a month. Links in the description down below. Love to see you. Of course, hang out with the Chaos Crew and stir up some trouble over there with us as well. All right, guys, let's get back to doom scrolling. Back to doom scrolling. Catching up with you guys in the chat just briefly. Jake the Snake is jumping in here. Good morning, Gwei Lords. Yes, good morning, Gwei Lords. Another 4% up on Gwei. Happy to see this, of course, retest $100 million market cap this morning. Right now sitting at 96.78 million. More than likely going to break out soon. We are in a cup and handle. We're in a cup and handle. We just continue to get tighter and tighter and tighter. And I have kind of just been taking a backseat ride here as we still haven't touched the $100 million market cap. The last time we did was on Monday at midnight. I missed that one too. I told you guys that last night. It sucks. I missed that one. I missed this one. You can't hit them all. Can't hit them all, especially if you gotta sleep, man. All right. So yeah, I'm waiting on another breakout or pullback on Gwei. The pullbacks is more likely going to continue to hit the range. Right now, sitting about 51. So it's 5 cents one on Gwei. More than likely, 60% chance we're going to break out today, or at least attempt to hit the $100 million market cap, which right now would only be about another 3 or 4%. All right, so another 4%. If you guys are playing the range like I am right now in the last pullback, it would be about 10%. And if you got in back here on the last pullback, that'd be about 16%. 16%. So again, making money on the way up, guys, on Gwei. Why are you not Gwei? If we do break this, if we do finally break this, I'm looking at buying a lot more down here. A lot more down here at the trend line at about 4.2. I just don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know. Seems like it wants to just come up and break out and then find another place to settle. My bet's more on something like this move back here, right? More like that. We are so tight. It's ridiculous. We're so tight. It looks even more bullish than it was back there. If you take the bars pattern again, do a similar type of move. I can show you. Since last time we ran this up and the last time we've seen a pullback, we do something like this possibly. Again, trending back to the trend line. Yeah, right on top of the trend line. Again, higher, a little bit higher on Gwei on a breakout. I would be selling probably somewhere up here, maybe 25 to 50% of my bag. More than likely it's going to be 25 because I'm still very bullish on Gwei to the upside. All right. So that's Gwei. Of course, the lordship. His lordship, Jake the Snake, of course, the keeper of wrenches, talking about Gwei this morning. Why are you not Gwei? People who bought the green yesterday, Jake the Snake, has got a clip for us.
Hey, Cartman.
Cow! It's all gone! They've taken it all! Why are they doing this? Cow!
People who bought the 69K, 70K candles yesterday on Bitcoin. Yes, 50s are still in play, says King. And timing is hard. That's why you just kind of chill out, man. Sometimes you just gotta turn off your phone. Don't look at your portfolio. Do whatever you gotta do. Maybe smoke a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Hang out with a friend. It's all good. It's all good, guys. Do whatever you gotta do to relax in this turbulent time we are in. Again, about 10 hours, the bombs will drop, according to Donald Trump. All right, what else we got here? Justin Morgan Stanley, just Bitcoin Trust, is set to debut tomorrow. That's right. We've been tracking this for 3 weeks. Morgan Stanley, of course, coming out with their Bitcoin product, their ETF. Of course, one of the greatest, banks here in the United States is going to have their Bitcoin product launched tomorrow. And obviously, they have to seed this, right? And I've been showing you guys the amount of Bitcoin on exchanges still going lower and lower and lower. Lower and lower and lower, as they're going to start buying Bitcoin like everyone else too. This is all that's left, guys. Don't forget to get a piece of the pie before it's all gone. And of course, I love showing you guys this every single day. Another day, another low on Bitcoin. 2.45 million is still the lowest that we ever seen on exchanges. Again, there's only 1 million to mine, less than 1 million left to mine in the world for the rest of our lives. And then some, and then your kids' lives too. 120 years into the future. All right, what else we got? Iranians are gathering on bridges. Oh, they are stupid. They're doing it, man. They are freaking doing it. I cannot believe they asked their people to do this.
What are you, stupid?
God damn it. That's crazy. That'd be the equivalent of America, send all your children to I don't know, to fight our war for us. What the hell? Iranians are gathering on bridges around power plants, forming the human chains up to threat to the U.S. and Israeli strikes on Iran's typical infrastructure. Yikes. Yeah, yikes. Terrible. I cannot believe their nation asked them to do that. Okay, JD Vance doubles down on Trump's new post threatening the whole civilization will die tonight and implies Trump's might use nuclear weapons. No, he didn't. What is wrong with us? Both sides are crazy. Both sides are crazy.
Stupid?
Did JD Vance really say this? What the hell? There's no audio.
We can get a response, whether it's positive or negative. We're going to get a response from the Iranians by 8 o'clock tonight. I hope they make the right response, because what we really want is we want a world where oil and gas is flowing freely, where people can afford to heat their homes and cool their homes, where people can afford to transport themselves to work. That's not going to happen if the Iranians are engaged in acts of economic terrorism. So they've got to know we've got tools in our toolkit that we so far haven't decided to use. The President of the United States can decide to use them, and he will decide to use them if the Iranians don't change their course of conduct. We feel
Yeah, so that's true. He did imply it a little bit there. Use nukes, I guess, if they have to. They're not going to use nukes. Bitcoin's long run price history is not random. Anything else here? More bombs, of course, dropping last night. That is fake. That is fake. Day 97 of 2026. From not Jerome Powell's account. Of course. It's funny stuff, of course, over here at Crypto Twitter. BRICS news. U.S. preparing to revoke 4,000 visas of Iranian elites living in the United States. Okay. Time to bring out the reverse engineering technology today. Here we go. Are we going to do a reveal finally? Again, May 1st was the deadline, I guess. Eleanor, whatever her name, Levette, whatever. Our President's Secretary said for the Trump administration just a few months ago. Or was it like 6 months ago now? It feels like forever ago, like the end of summer, beginning of winter. They came out and said they were going to disclose alien technology.
At the President's direction, we deployed both human assets and exquisite technologies that no other intelligence service in the world possesses to a daunting challenge.
And non-human biologics were found. Alright, this is scary. The Chinese AI agent Manus AI is running 50 social media accounts 24/7 automatically. And again, we're getting a lot more of these Chinese AI platforms. Are just amazing, man. This is amazing. Amazing. You don't even need to have farms running anymore. you just have one computer running 50 accounts. It's nuts. And they just created another Claude bot like equivalent to last week. We talked about it. It was called like Deerfield, I think, something like that. Weird. All right, Gavin Newsom's partners worried about that young men are becoming more conservative, and they're working on legislation in California to stop boys from learning about masculinity. What the hell? What the hell? Wall Street made. What the hell? I need some more crypto news, man. Give me some crypto news. Amazing footage of flooding of Iran right now. Massive crowds, Iranians cheering, blazing their car horns, waving flags, and straight up celebrating like it's Liberation Day on the Khamenei regime crumbles at the hands of Trump. Oh, boy. Laura Trump interviews Michael Saylor about Bitcoin on Fox News. Bitcoin is the safest bank. It's the safest bank.
Michael Saylor is the co-founder and executive chairman of business intelligence firm Strategy and a so-called Bitcoin evangelist.
Yes, that's old. That's old. The United States of America will draw 100,000 U.S. troops from Europe and halt its annual defense spending of trillions of dollars. Sir Marco Rubio. All right, I'm over it, guys. I think I'm over it. I think there's nothing else to see here. We've already exhausted the news, and this is what's going on in Japan right now.
What are you, stupid?
Oh, no. The panda wins. All right. Let's go back over to TradFi. See if there's anything wrong. You guys do all things. Yeah, they're on break. Let's go back into crypto news. You guys know how chaos continues. Chaos continues. It's almost 10:30 now. It is 10:30 actually. Let's see if there's anything else breaking. XRP price prediction is 5% jump ahead to XRP Tokyo. XRP Tokyo. That's at the end of this month, isn't it? XRP Tokyo. Or no, XRP Las Vegas is the end of this month. Beginning of next month. XRP Tokyo, is that like this week or next week? Tokyo 26 and XRP Tokyo. We have the exact date. XRP Tokyo. The 7th of April. That's today. Again, conventions normally don't pump these coins. So, Okay, what else? Solana, crypto. This is, oh no, man, there's no news today, man. It's so slow. Again, we're waiting for, it's the silence, of course, before the storm, the quiet before the storm. Bitcoin civilization will die. A whole civilization will die under pressure as Trump ups rhetoric towards Iran. That's the same stuff we've covered all morning. Nothing new, guys. Nothing new. All right. I think that's it, guys. I think we exhausted the news. It's about time to wind on down. Let's catch up with you guys. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, do all the things down below. Of course, the support channel. It doesn't cost anything, of course, to support the chaos. All right. Let's get back in the chat. What do we got here? Neb says, I can't watch these screens, bro. I got real life. I got real shit to deal with. I'm about ready to make a trading bot. That's going to be beautiful. Guys, it's not that hard if you got some time in between, if you can access your phone during work. A lot of people can still access their phone during work, right? I was there. I just set alarms in a way that you can do it and not disturb anybody at work. And or your job tasks or duties. You too, of course, can you participate in these 3 to 5% moves, of course, showing up a little bit before the big ones, right? 10, 20, 30. Short Bitcoin with me, Nebs. Oh no, I'm up $70. $70. Nebs, nice, Jake. Dubai, die one. Do sava me the Big Daddy? What? That's a lot of words to say Big Daddy, if that's what I think it is. Okay. Braveheart Freedom says, Dear Idiot Vance and Trump, Satan Yahoo. Remember, the strait is closed before you drop the bombs first. Trump and Vance are currently making nuking gas prices and blaming the people of Iran. Iran, she ran. right now. Nib's about to ask, like the Chinese AI to save him. Yeah. All right. Jake and Snake also got a link for us. What do we got? What do you got, Jake? And we're about ready to head out here. It is almost 11 o'clock Eastern. Bitcoin back to 68K. Intraday trading starting in about, again, 2 hours, about 12:30. Breaking U.S. oil prices surge above $117 a barrel as Trump's 8 p.m. ETA, of course, Eastern Standard Time deadline approaches. Our models are now suggesting U.S. CPI inflation will rise to 3.7% if current prices are sustained for 7 more weeks. Economists, we were talking about this last week. Economists were calling, if this goes into June, we're looking at $150 a barrel or more. Gas prices are going to be an average of $6 or $7 in the United States of America. United States of inflation. United State of inflation. The United State of inflation. Love it. More doom. Love it, Jake. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm going to call it. It was, of course, fun hanging out, as always, with you guys, of course, the Chaos Crew. It is Tuesday, and, just another day in paradise. We might do a longer live stream tonight, guys, if the bombs really do drop at the start of our show. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is, of course, where we're going to be back out for the foreign market open. And, some parts of the foreign market are going to get bombed. They're going to get bombed. So, again, stay safe out there, guys. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid. Before the bull run. I will see you guys all later. Have a good night. Peace. Cue the buttons.
Fly me to the moon. Let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my key. Oh, in other words, let's make history. Oh, do my wrong is more wrong, and let me huddle forever more and more and more and more and more. I want more. I wish I could know. In other words, I should be. In other words, I love you.
We're going to drop the bombs. We're going to drop the bombs. We're going to drop the bombs. All right, guys. I'll see you tonight. Have a good one. Stay safe out there. That's all I ask. Protect yourselves. Protect your loved ones. Do not go to a bridge and hold hands with your family when the bombs are about ready to drop. All right, guys. Have a good one. Peace.
watch the cash burn, land fade. A new world rises, we've made the trade. The robots are rising, ICE taking the crown. But we're the ones that won't back down.
Bet.